Is continuing with topic B, dealing with autocorrect, our commit, save, and undo features as well. Like other Microsoft Office applications, Access provides an autocorrect feature. Access provides corrections to common formatting or spelling problems. On occasion, you may wish to override this feature and can do so by selecting the lightning bolt icon that Access shows next to a word it has changed through autocorrect. A menu is shown with an option to change the item back to your original spelling. So I have an example database open for this particular exercise. It looks almost identical to the ones that you'll be using throughout your activities, but it is a different file. So don't try to do these steps within your activity file. I don't want you to get anything messed up. This is a different database. All right, I'm going to open the table inventory in this example database, and we have our product codes listed here. Now, suppose I wanted to add a new record. So on my home tab in my records group, instead of scrolling down, in databases you might have thousands of records. Instead of scrolling down, I can select new in my records command group, and it will bring me to that asterisk row where I can add new information here. Now, suppose I was adding a product code that started with ADN, and I hit my space bar. Now, this is all Microsoft programs. It has specific incorrectly spelled words saved in its autocorrect database that it will automatically fix for you. The word "and" being one of them. So people type so quickly that they make similar mistakes all the time. So typing in the letters ADN is very common for people when they're trying to type the word "and." So in this case, I actually want to type ADN. So you can see this little lightning bolt icon pops up, and when I choose the drop down for that, I have the option to change that back to the original ADN. So if that was my product code, that is how I would want that to be displayed. So it will sometimes try to correct your typing, but again, you might purposely want them spelled that particular way and not want them auto-corrected. And by selecting that, you can also redo the autocorrect if you want to. Okay, so you can change back and forth. All right, you just want to decide which way you want it spelled and keep it that way. All right, so I'm going to keep that ADN. Now, suppose I tab over and I want my department to be, I don't know, lumber for this, just for an example. Now, in Access, you have the option to commit, save, and undo in your different objects in your databases. When you enter data in a record, the new data is not committed to storage until you leave the record by moving to another record, for example. Access displays a pencil icon. You can see in the very leftmost, this gray column here, I have my pencil icon. So this is when you have uncommitted data. To commit data without moving to another record, you can save the database or select the pencil icon. So I could hit save on my quick access toolbar. I could go to file and then save. Even in my records command group, I could hit save here. Those are all options. Or I could hit that pencil icon, and you can see it saves that data into place now. It's now part of my table. When I'm typing a new record, let's say I don't want to save this data. I could hit my undo on my quick access toolbar. I can hit my escape key as well. That undoes the record addition there. So you can see it's brought back to normal. Or again, undo. Nothing has been saved there. Okay? So to commit the data, you want to either save it or hit your pencil icon. To undo or delete that record that you're currently entering that is not yet committed, you want to hit your undo button or your escape key on your keyboard. All right, the next video, Your next video will be Activity 1-4 on page 20.